In this intermediate advanced tap dance lesson tutorial, you'll learn a short combination to the song Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett. If you're new here, I'm Rod from UnitedTaps.com, helping people just like you be happier and healthier through tap dance. Make sure you watch all the way through so you can see how to get my free guide on the 3 biggest mistakes that intermediate advanced tap dancers make. And one of them, most intermediate tap dancers don't even have any idea that they're making that mistake. So be sure to watch all the way through to see how to get that. Let's jump in. Starting with the right foot, you have stamp, ball change, stamp, shuffle, heel, go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, a 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and. From there, stamp, ball change, stamp, scuffle, step, heel, stamp. Again, that was 5, a 6, and 7, E, and a 8. From the top, 6, 7, 8. 1, a 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and 5, a 6, and 7, E, and a 8. Why, yes, we'll do that again. 6, ready, go. Stamp, ball change, stamp, shuffle, heel, toe. Stamp, ball change, stamp, scuffle, step, heel, stamp. From there, repeat the beginning. Stamp, ball change, stamp, shuffle, heel, toe. Top, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, a 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and 5, a 6, and 7, E, and a 8. 1, a 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and. Dig, toe, stamp, stamp, stamp. Again, that's dig, toe, stamp, stamp, stamp. We'll see if we get some counts. 6, ready, go. 5, and a E, a 7, and 8. Or you can think of the Little Mermaid song. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-na. Except we don't do any sound on that last note. But the rest of it is dun, 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 right? It's that rhythm. So for a lot of you, the counts will just sound like gibberish. But when I sing that tune, you're like, oh, I got it, Rod. Which is great. Let's put it all together from the top. 6, 7, 8. 1, a 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and 5, a 6, and 7, E, and a 8. 1, a 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and 5, and a E, a 7, and 8. I think we should do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, a 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and 5, a 6, and 7, E, and a 8. 1, a 2, and 3, E, and a 4, E, and 5, a 6, and a 7, and 8. Wrong counts. 5, and a E, a 7, and 8. That's the ones we're looking for. From there, right foot's free. Spank, heel, shuffle, step, heel, stamp, stamp. Spank, heel, shuffle, step, heel, stamp, stamp. 5, 6, ready, go. A 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3, and 4. A 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, and 8. Double pull, stamp, stamp, double pull, stamp, stamp. From there, dig, dig, click, toe, toe, stamp, stamp, clap. Again, that's dig, dig, click, toe, toe, stamp, stamp, clap. One more time. 5, and 6, E, and 7, and 8. Now rewind to the double pullback stamps right before that. 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4. 5, and 6, E, and 7, and 8. Let's do that again. 5, 6, ready, go. And a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4. 5, and 6, E, and 7, and 8. That's coming out of a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3, and 4. A 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, and 8. And a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4. 5, and 6 E, and 7, and 8. Now let's practice connecting all those pieces together. I'm going to count you in. 6, ready, go. Spank, heel, shuffle, step, heel, stamp, stamp. Spank, heel, shuffle, step, heel, stamp, stamp. Double pull, stamp, stamp. Double pull, stamp, stamp. Dig, dig, click, toe, toe, stamp, stamp, clap. We're going to roll all that again with counts this time. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3, and 4. A 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, and 8. And a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4. 5, and 6 E, and 7, and 8. One more time, my friends. Same spot. One more time. 6, 7, 8. A 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3, and 4. A 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7, and 8. And a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4. 5, and 6 E, and 7, and 8. That was coming out of our 5 and a E, a 7 and 8, a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 and 4. Why, yes, we can practice that transition. Let's do that right now from the dig to stamp. 6, 7, 8, 5 and a E, a 7 and 8, a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 and 4, a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7 and 8. One more time, just that transition. 6, ready, go. 5 and a E, a 7 and 8, a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 and 4, a 5 E, and a 6 E, and a 7 and 8. Beautiful, my friends. You know the entire combination. Let's put it together from top to the end. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. 1, a 2, and 3, and a 4, and 5, a 6, and 7, and a 8. 1, a 2, and 3, and a 4, and 5, and a E, a 7, and 8. A 1, E, and a 2, E, and a 3, and 4. A 5, E, and a 6, E, and a 7, and 8. And a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4. 5, and 6, E, and 7, and 8. I think we can go through that all again. I think that's a wonderful idea. Let's do that right now from the top. 6, 7, 8. 1, a 2, and 3, and a 4, and 5, a 6, and 7, and a 8. 1, a 2, and 3, and a 4, and 5, and a E, a 7, and 8. A 1, E, and a 2, E, and a 3, and 4. A 5, E, and a 6, E, and a 7, and 8. And a 1, and 2, and a 3, and 4. 5, and 6, E, and 7, and 8. Beautiful, my friends. We're going to try it with music. I think I'll drop it about 10% to start. The song is Monster Mash, and we're coming in at about 16 seconds into the song. Before we get into that, if you're having a good time, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Take a quick moment to drop a comment down below. Literally anything helps. I'll give you a second to do that now. Thank you so much, and while you're down there, don't forget to click on that link to the free guide to the 3 biggest mistakes that intermediate advanced tap dancers make. As I mentioned before, one of them, most intermediate advanced tap dancers don't even know they're making the mistake, and it affects the sound quality. Like if you're doing steps like Buffalo, Maxi 4, Waltz Clog, they're like, oh, those are easy steps. Yeah, but if you're making this mistake, they're not actually sounding as good as they should be. So check out that free guide. There's also some extra bonus things. I don't want to give anything else away. That's all I'll say. If you get that free guide, there'll be some other bonus things that'll come along with it. All right, let's jump in and do this with music, shall we? Let's drop it 10% to see how that feels, and we'll make any adjustments needed from there. Let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the...
I think that's plenty fast. In fact, let's just drop it a little bit more. A little bit more, maybe minus 14. Let's try that and see how that goes. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
That's still brisk, but we're gonna that's as slow as I'm gonna go. But it is still brisk, but I'll do it several more times so you get comfortable with it. Here we go again. Monster Mash. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
Yeah, we're rolling it again. We'll do one more time this speed, and then for my super adventurous people, we'll try real speed. All right, so one more time this speed. We'll keep it reasonable one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster.
All right, buckle up those seatbelts. It's gonna be crazy fast. We're doing real speed. Woo! It'll be fast for me too. So I'm in the same boat you are. If you're like, oh, I don't know, Rod. Yeah, I'm like that for myself. All right, here we go. Woo! 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was working in the lab late all night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster.
Yeah, that's brisk. One more time. One more time. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was working in the lab late all night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he
wrong. Da, 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 da. There we go. That's what we're after. All right, I'm going to do it one more time facing you. You're not expected to do with me. This is just so you can see what it looks like from the front if it goes well.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the
Well, beautiful. Thank you so much for tapping with me. If you had a good time, do hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. And be sure to click on the link down below to get that free guide to the 3 biggest mistakes that intermediate advanced tap dancers make. Also, if you did have a good time, you should hop on over to UnitedTaps.com. We have so much content. We have a huge intermediate advanced lesson series. We've got a tap dance dictionary and syllabus, across the floor combinations, practice exercise combinations, tap dance workouts, choreography, a little bit of everything to keep you tap dancing and have fun. So I hope you'll hop on over to UnitedTaps.com to check that out. I, of course, am Ron Howe from UnitedTaps.com, making you happier and healthier through tap dance.